So Nikki was just out here a little while ago fixing things because the dogs kind of went haywire and got out of their enclosure and came into the garden on me. And kind of, I don't know if you can see some of the damage they did right in there. And you'll see my tomato cages in a second. So the tomato plants are doing really good. Hey, get out. Right now. The tomatoes are doing really good here. You'll see we got new shoots. So I'm going to trim these off this week. If they look like this and they come off easy, I'll take them off. But we'll try and get that. You see all that new growth? That is really good. All of the plants are looking like that. The winds got to them a little. There's what happened to the cages. The dogs got out and they ran through and they annihilated this cage. I'm gonna have to get a new cage on this plant. We'll fix this one, I guess. And we can do that right now while I'm talking. So a lot of things are starting to look happier. We're getting a lot of rain here in Saskatchewan right now, at least in this part of the province. And sorry, I'm straightening out a wire. So we're getting a good amount of water. Hopefully this will hold till I go find another. And then we've got our cucumbers. So right here, you can see we got all this new growth. That's a perfect sign. I'm not ready for that. So I'm going to come in and pull these off later on, today or tomorrow, and get the plants a little happier with what they've got. Saoirse, get out. Saoirse, hey, out. Hey. This thing swallowing me around, getting under my nerve, last nerve. Anyway. So there's all that new growth I was talking about. Right there. You see it good. I'm going to zoom in. There we go. You can see that. That's really good. Considering that it's dry as crap out here. Even after it's been raining for days, and it's still dusty. Literally, it's been raining a lot, and that is just about as wet as it gets. I still gotta weed that box. In the center of that box, right there, is the strawberry plant. Got a bunch of berries on it, so that makes me happy. And I'm gonna show you a couple things. This cool indigo blue flower. I don't know what this thing is, but it's gorgeous. Actually, so I'm gonna show you guys one more thing. I guess two more things. Here, get out. Here. The broccoli might be coming up. We'll see what happens. I saw a few things that might look like they're coming up. But we got some beans growing right here. I'm happy to see that. And of course the corn. So let's see. Our corn is happily growing. So we have the corn. We have the beans. More of our corn coming up here. The corn here is growing. Looks like we got some kind of bug on my corn. Anybody know what that is? Do I need to be worried? And do some bugging off. These are stunning. I'm not sure what's eating them, and I gotta find out exactly the kind of roses I'm dealing with, because the idea of using rosehip in our skin products is tantalizing at times. We'll see what happens, but they do also make good jams and all that kind of stuff. I am gonna take you into the garden because I see some amazing new blooms. Here we have a lot going on in here. There's some daisies blooming now. It's kind of cool. This garden I'm not so worried about the dogs running through because it's not permaculture. Look at these beautiful irises, guys. That's stunning. We have some gorgeous, oh, she was posed on the balcony. Some absolutely gorgeous floral life in here. I can't wait to see what these turn into when they come up. But we've got the daisies, the anemones, just about done blooming. Over here we've got some cool things. I'm going to be looking up what everything is. We've got this beautiful patch of like ornamental grass here. Got these beautiful little guys. I'm going to look up what everything is at some level. Let you guys all know. The lily of the valley quit blooming, which is kind of sad. And we were just at the Saskatoon Berry Festival, and our Saskatoon berries are growing right now. So that makes me happy. I had Saskatoon berries for the first time, everybody, and if you've never had them, I suggest them. They're kind of like a blueberry, but better. So, there's our white sage. This stuff looks good. I'm going to check on our other... Oh, it does smell good though, so I'm going to do this. Smell it. It smells really good. Oh. So, what else do we have in here? I'm going to come check on our little currants. Let's see how it's going. Oh, Cheech is back. So, this is Cheech. I've lovingly named him. He hangs out a lot. Comes and bothers me in the garden because they've got a nest, him and his lady friend. And I believe it's actually in that tree. So he likes to come out and make sure I'm not going to hurt him. Hey guys, look at this. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. We got currants growing. Awesome. I'll share with ya. Oh, that's even Cheech's lady. That's not even Cheech. He's not around today. So, more irises. And these beautiful lilies growing here. Another patch of geraniums. Saoirse is standing. Hey, don't eat nothing in here. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here before Mrs. Cheech gets mad. So, that's the run through the gardens, I guess. Again, Nikki's been working away, plugging through here to get everything thinned out with the grass. We're going to transplant a bunch of these. These are American plum trees. We do have one dying plum tree there. One plum tree here that Mrs. Cheech is in. And then there's two here. As you can tell, these guys are going to need replaced eventually. So we're going to transplant some of these around the property. And then I guess when the ones that in this garden go, we will figure out a new landscape for the garden. But this is the flower garden so far. If the weather would cooperate, we would have a better time of things, but we do have a lot going on. So, anyway. Okay, guys, so the strawberry plant that was here is apparently a wild strawberry. I want you guys to see what we got going. We got us some strawberries coming in on the plant down here in the bottom, so I guess we'll see how many. There's another one right there, too. I don't know if you can see it, but Everything got wet. We had a pretty good rainstorm, so it's kind of wet, as you can see. So another cool part in the scheme of things. Hi, Cheech. Is over here. Now, there's our big old patch here. We'll see how she goes. But we got some rhubarb growing there. There's one patch. It's actually kind of a pretty little moment right now out here. Oh, that's Mama. I'm sorry, Mama. Again, that little currant is doing good. And then, let's go over here again. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm waiting to see what the flowers look like when they come out. But, well, I'll go over here in a second. Go over there in a minute. In here, we've got our little patch of chives right there, growing like mad. You can hear all my little birds. They eat out of our garden a lot, the birds. So we were over here working away the other day. We've got some onions that are fairly ready. I'm gonna go to seed here, I guess. And a big patch of chive right there. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe to find more content of ours as we take this journey. So we have this pretty cool contraption. I am going to figure out fixing this a little bit so we can use it for burning up papers and just garbage that is safe to burn, you know, cardboard, that kind of stuff. We're also going to put a fire pit in so that we can work on getting this firewood out of the way. Yeah, some of it is super, super cool, and I'm going to use for some art projects.